One of the things that I think has really marked the last 20 years or so of American foreign policy has been the fact that we've had this go it alone mentality, where we feel we are the world superpower, maybe the only one left with the demise of the Soviet Union, and that we have to run it all on our own.
And our way, boomer way.
And our own way, right. And so what that has meant is some really pretty bad misadventures that I think most people would agree with, the Iraq War being probably the most noteworthy of them. Even though it may have been done for the right reasons, it certainly didn't turn out that way, and we had one ally in the entire world that was willing to do that. What the millennial approach will be, and what an approach that Barack Obama is following, is to create alliances with other nations to try to figure out a way where everybody contributes, whatever any nation is able to contribute, to achieve a common goal. And that perfectly makes sense with the way millennials operate in the world, where everybody works together to achieve that common goal.
It makes sense to millennials, but you've seen an incredible amount of criticism of this notion of leading from behind. Now, actually, if you look at leadership theory and think about it from an organizational perspective, that's exactly the kind of leadership that millennials are looking for. People who are able to build consensus, not necessarily try and be a charismatic decision maker that tells everybody else what they need to do, but rather someone who helps everybody understand the best way forward that'll work for the largest amount of people. When Obama exercises that kind of leadership in a Libyan situation, or today in the much more difficult and complicated Syrian problem, he's immediately criticized. Not just from Republicans with that neocon, go it alone, America's the creator and preserver of democracy everywhere kind of approach, but even from Democrats who say, wait a minute, America has to be out in front. If we're not out in front, then people won't know what direction to go. And I think they misunderstand that you can be out in front in building the consensus and not out in front in the actions. And certainly that's a much better fit with millennials' desires.